They've beaten La Rochelle 4 times before, twice in France, but a little while ago now. But the gathering number of penalties, perhaps a concern for La Rochelle as Simmons moves into position and crashes through. What a score from Simmons. What a start for the Chiefs.
Pat, you could see the spread, which shifted out the defensive line, but then it's just brute power by Simmons, barrels his way over. A man that will be playing more of his rugby in the south of France next season, an ideal start for Exeter.
Big press from the Chiefs defence. Favre, though, has got clear and lifts it off the deck for Aldrit. No Jonathan Danty today, but Jules Favre operating in that midfield channel. The little stab through, 2 men after it. Rule is one of them. Can he control? He can!
2 more seconds to recycle, and then it's a brilliant little chip kick. You might want to check whether he was onside. He got onto it quickly, and then a little bit off the right shin. Pops up for him. Beckinsale can't get there. La Rochelle straight back into it.
Sazi waits. Instead, it's for Aldrit, and a lovely transfer for Uje Suteni. And La Rochelle have 2.
First of all, it's Jack Noel out wide. Look how tight he is. He's too tight, but his teammate Wyatt saves him by stepping in and making a brilliant tackle. Then as they go through the phases, they get closer to the line, they recycle. The forwards start to carry. I think that's a turnover for me. That penalty could have gone the Chiefs' way. But now look at that, they step out. It's Woodburn this time. He's just gone too far.
It's like Sazi's got his arms wrapped around this now, and it is chuntering forwards before the bodies collapse. And the penalty is awarded, and there's going to be a card here. The collapse of the maul, and Dan Frost dispatched to the bin for La Rochelle to launch from. Aldrit controls. They've got a scrum penalty anyway. Aldrit picks and heads round the short side, where there is nobody at all.
Well, they get the right shoulder up first, which really does open them up defensively. But as it spills out, they know the penalty's there. Beckinsale's got to kill it. Has to kill the ball. Slips off the man, and then it's a walk-in for a player of the quality of Aldrit.
And as you mentioned, Beckinsale starting on the blind side. Once he leaves and missed that tackle, there's nobody at home to defend. All too easy for Greg Aldrit.
And a welcoming party there for him, but space now for Reda Wadi. Showing up really well in the loose. This is Suteni, one of the 3 try scorers. Brilliantly done, and the space opening up again. Caballo has 4 now for La Rochelle.
Lots of pressure with 14 men, and eventually Beckinsale blitz out the line. Vardy goes through with great carry, and then it's footwork from Suteni. Gets his hand out the tackle. This is the tackle at the pass they might want to look at. It's a fantastic team try, though, isn't it, from La Rochelle?
Caballo through the middle. A try now in each of the knockout rounds for Caballo. It's carried on by Sazi. Very much Monsieur La Rochelle. Been here for years and years. Astoy, crossfield, Rule. Oh, champion quality. Absolute class from La Rochelle.
I think you've stopped them in one area, they put pressure on you somewhere else. Like you said, it is the sign of a champion side. They've got the freebie from Kirsten coming back late into the defensive line.
From that journey in Pro D2, what a player.
The largest piece of the furniture. Here comes the extra drive from La Rochelle. They're worming their way there. Townsend, Josefa Scott. Caballo, here he is. 2 in the quarterfinals, 2 in the semi-finals. La Rochelle absolutely rampant.
Again, Caballo is the best number 9 in the world, currently not playing international rugby. He is a fantastic player. He just feels the short side space. Here's the original pass. I mean, it's just stupid, isn't it? Over the top. Fantastic ball. No look, left hand. Tell you what, I'll throw 40 metres. Nice little step from Thomas, but then they just recycle again. Hastoy makes the break, keeps the ball alive, and there's the final one. He just feels that space.
Their fans second to none. And the vibrancy that they will bring to Dublin in 3 weeks will be something to behold. Here's Stuart Hogg, not done yet either. Woodburn sets off inside the 22. Lovely bit of work. Slade with the support line. Woodburn gathers and scores. Fabulous try from the Chiefs.
Really sweet one. The skill of Hogg actually to just make this initial break. He rides the first tackle, steps once, steps twice, gets his feet out. Lovely offload. Woodburn thinks, can I go all the way? No, I'll step back inside. Offload again to Slade. Slade does the same. Back to Woodburn. That's a lovely try.
And now another chance to finish strong.
Oh, that's gone over the top, and no, it's worked out for Skinner. Not sure that was entirely planned, but Chiefs are pressing, and Townsend is darting through. Just a little bit short of the try line. Out it pops. Yendall. Has he clambered over?
He must be there.
It's been awarded of the final in 3 weeks' time. Chiefs with one last play. Knocked on in the midfield, somewhat appropriately. Slade with the spill. Thomas to the stands. And La Rochelle to Dublin for the Champions Cup final. Their third in a row. Too much firepower, too much class. And it will be a repeat of last year's final in Marseille. La Rochelle will play Leinster again. And Ronan O'Gara's men will get to defend their crown. The Chiefs won't look the same after this afternoon. The dance is over for them. Ended by a vintage performance from the defending champions. Full time in Bordeaux, La Rochelle 47, Exeter 28.
Yeah, they often say that the sequel's never as good as the original, but the way that La Rochelle and Leinster are playing, we are in for one hell of a match in Dublin.